Nasrettin Hoca's stories. Restoring the moon. One night Hoca looked into his well and saw there the reflection of the full moon. "Oh no," he exclaimed. "The moon has fallen from the sky and into my well." He ran into his house and returned with a hook attached to a rope. He then threw the hook into the water and commenced to pull it up again, but it became stuck on the side of the well. Frantically, Hoca tugged and pulled with all his mighty force. The hook suddenly came loose, and Hoca fell over backwards, landing flat on his back, scarcely able to move. He looked up into the sky and saw the full moon above him. "I may have injured myself in doing so," he said with satisfaction, "but at least I got the moon back into the sky where it belongs." The cauldron that died. Nasrettin Hoca, having need for a large cooking container, borrowed his neighbor's copper cauldron, then returned it in a timely manner. "What is this?" asked his neighbor upon examining the returned cauldron. "There is a small pot inside my cauldron." "Oh," Hoca responded, "while it was in my care, your cauldron gave birth to a little one. Because you are the owner of the mother cauldron, it is only right that you should keep its baby. And in any event, it would not be to separate the child from its mother at such a young age." The neighbor, thinking that Nasrettin Hoca had gone quite mad, did not argue. Whatever had coaxed the crazy man to come up with his explanation, the neighbor had a little pot and it had cost him nothing. Some time later, Hoca asked to borrow the cauldron again. "Why not?" thought the neighbor to himself. "Perhaps there will be another little pot inside when he returns it." But this time Hoca did not return the cauldron. After many days had passed, the neighbor went to the Hoca's house and asked for the returning of the borrowed cauldron. "My dear friend," replied Hoca, "I have a bad news. Your cauldron has died, and it is now in her grave." "What are you saying?" shouted the neighbor. "A cauldron does not live and it cannot die. Return it to me at once." "One moment," answered Hoca. "This is the same cauldron that but a short time ago gave birth to a child, the child that is still in your possession. If a cauldron can give birth to a child, then it also can die." "Know that I am going to die." Nasrettin Hoca goes to the forest to chop wood, climbs up and sits on a branch. Then he starts cutting the branch where he is sitting. A peasant who passed by there, "Master, Hoca, what are you doing?" "You are cutting the branch you are riding on. You will fall on the ground," he calls out. Nasrettin Hoca did not mind the words of the peasant. He continues to cut the branch. In a little while, as the peasant said, he rolls on the ground. To the peasant, he says, "You are a very smart man. Before I would fall, you knew. Then you will know when I'm going to die."